Okay, guys, like Pastor Michael Todd says, we're gonna be hot. Wait, no, he doesn't. He doesn't say. Like Pastor Michael Todd says, we are going to be humble, open, and transparent. Okay, I'm about to show you guys my room because it's a mess, and I cannot work or function in cluttered spaces, dirty spaces, anything. Like, I don't even know how I got it, how I made it to, what time is it? 1:17. I don't even know how I made it to 1:17. But I'm currently working, FYI. I'm on my lunch break. I gotta get this space together because this is just not going to work. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. Okay, so this is a situation we have going on. Hey, Tasha girl. This is the situation we currently have going on. Like, girl, what? Not the suitcase being used as a stand. It's just, the laundry is overflowing. Like, it's just, no, we gonna have to get it together. So now that y'all have seen how messy my room is, it's time to clean this shit up. So let's go. Okay, we're back. I'm about to do my makeup because I gotta take some pictures. Speaking of being back, I'm back on YouTube. This is me making my claim officially. I feel like I've made this claim officially before, but it wasn't really official. But this time it is official. I guess, you know, to start off, I can let you guys know what's been going on. I really feel like it's not even a matter of letting y'all know what's been going on because I haven't been on YouTube consistently since I first started YouTube, which was back in 2015. I want to say 2015. Yeah. So if you're watching this because you've still been subscribed to me, you are a real one, and I truly appreciate you, and I got you. I'm about to be busting these videos out. But basically, long story short, like I said, I started YouTube back in 2015, and my channel was growing super fast. Like, I don't even think, I may have been on YouTube for like half a year, and I had already reached 1,000 subscribers. So I feel like I was doing pretty good. You know, I was consistently putting out videos, creating content, and then I decided to go back to school, which was this college I was going to called SFA. If you don't know where SFA is, it is a Texas school in East Texas, Nacogdoches, Texas, super small town. And I was so pressed about going back to SFA, which if I could, I say this all the time, but if I could, I would go back and never go back to SFA. Like, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't go back to SFA. I definitely wouldn't have made that move back to SFA. So because I was going there, you know, I had the plans of still trying to do YouTube and stuff, but I didn't have a really good laptop, and then it wasn't a Mac at that. And at the time when I had started using YouTube, doing YouTube, I was editing on a Mac, so I was using Final Cut Pro. In Final Cut Pro, I loved that software. Like, it's just so easy to navigate. I wasn't gonna have access to Final Cut Pro. I did have a laptop, and I tried to use Premiere Pro, but I hated Premiere Pro. It was just so hard for me to learn and so expensive, and it was just extra. I was like, no, I don't need all this. Eventually, you know, I finally learned or whatever, but that wasn't enough for me to actually feel motivated to make videos. Basically, I stopped. I sold my camera. I had a really good camera. I sold everything. I sold all of my equipment, my mic, literally everything. And then, you know, life happened. While all of that was going on, you know, I was in school, wasn't really doing the best, worried about the wrong thing. So then, you know, eventually I ended up being diagnosed with depression. So that was just another whole ordeal. Your girl had depression. Oh my God, it was like, it was terrible. But, you know, nevertheless, I got through it, and then spent like 2 or 3 more years in NAC. Waste of time. I didn't finish school. I do eventually plan on going back to school one day. To be honest, I still don't know exactly what it is that I want to do with my life. I want to get a college degree just to say I finally fucking did it. Like, I finally finished school. Yeah, I do want to eventually go back to school and finish that milestone, because that's a huge milestone, and I will be the first child in my family to, well, for one, I was the first child in my family to go to college in general, but I didn't graduate. So if I would graduate, I would be the first to go to college and graduate. And I don't know, I just think that's like a huge accomplishment. Now, the financial side of it, that's where I'm kind of like, you know what? This school shit really ain't the way. Because it's just, you know, student loan debt is not, it's not a game, y'all. Student loan debt is not a game. But fast forward to now, my mental state and me as a person, I'm good. Like, I am finally in a really good place in my life. I feel confident in the person that I am. I feel like I'm finally starting to learn myself more and just, you know, coming into my higher self. Still have a lot of work to do. I still have a long ways to go. I'm nowhere near perfect, but I'm also nowhere near where I used to be. 17 through 23-year-old Lacy, we do not know her. We do not know her. She is in the past. That chapter has ended. We are on to bigger and better things. Okay, fast forward. Sorry. Your girl had work to attend to. I need to stop saying oh my God. It's such a that's like, when I go back and watch videos, like rewatch my videos, and I just realize how many times I'm saying it's just like, girl, stop. Anyways, I was about to say it again. Gonna try to remain very mindful of that. But ooh, this is gonna be hard. Lacy 2.0, who she is now, I have become a big advocate for self-care. Like, and not just self-care as in, you know, the beauty side of it and the relaxation side of it, but real self-care and self-work, like working on yourself. I think that is something that I am just so interested in. 2020 the pandemic, and then, you know, when we were in quarantine and on lockdown, that really forced me to work on myself. And it hasn't been a pretty journey. Like, there's been a lot of cheers. There's been a lot of tears that have been shedded, but it's more so, you know, just letting go of things, releasing things. But yeah, you know, those tears were progressive tears. They weren't, you know, sob story type tears or whatever you want to call it. But I want to say, like, things that have made this journey easier and kind of like gave me direction on this journey have been podcasts. Like, I think podcasts have, listening to different podcasts, self-help podcasts, those have really been the turning point in all of this. I'm not really a reader. I'll read a book every now and again, but I'm more of like an audio visual person. Like, anything media, I can definitely consume it way easier. A really good one that is all about self-development is Optimal Daily Podcast. They have like 3 different versions. I think one is like about, has to do with your health. One has to do with your finances. And then the one that I listen to is self-development. That one is really good. They post like little short pieces from different articles, or sometimes they'll have like guest speakers on there, and they talk about all things self-development related. And a lot of them are super good. They have a ton of episodes. Like, I want to say they upload daily. Favorite one that I've been listening to so far is called To Be Magnetic with Lacy Phillips. It's so good. It is so good. I don't want to butcher the description of this podcast. You know what? Let me pull it up. Hold on. I'm just going to read what she has on her website. So it says, the #1 destination. Let me just put my laptop over here. It says it's the #1 destination for grounded manifestation, a combination of neuroscience and psychology teachings with a little spirituality sprinkled on top. 90% of our members manifested when they did the work weekly. Are you ready to get out of your own way and manifest the life of your dreams? I personally haven't joined yet, but it is something that I definitely want to invest in. You know, just to invest in myself, in my mental state, and, you know, just trying to evolve into my higher self. In the description box, I will leave a couple of my podcasts, links to the podcasts that I listen to, so you guys can check out if that's something that may interest you. But yeah, your girl has been all about elevating this year. I feel like everybody has been about elevating this year. Like, don't get me wrong, 2020 as a whole, like just for society in general, has been super trash. And I've had this I've had this conversation with so many different people, and it's crazy that we all feel the same way. Like, as a whole, yes, it has been super trash. But individually, for me, I have been blessed enough to say that 2020 has been like the best year for me personally since damn near 2015. So I think that says a lot. Just trying to become the best version of ourselves, and it takes work. Like, it's definitely not an overnight process trying to become someone different. Not even someone different, but, you know, just a better version of you. It's not something that you can just turn on like it's a light switch or something. It takes work, it takes time, it takes dedication, it takes strength, for one. Because there's been so many times where I'm just like, man, forget it. Like, I'm about to fall back into these old habits and just stay stagnant, because that's what I know and that's what I'm used to and that's what's easy and comfortable for me. But no, no, like, I'm so ready for new things, new journeys. Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here and end the video on a better note. I know the video kind of ended abruptly. It was supposed to be a vlog, but the rest of my day honestly ended up being boring. Wasn't much to show. And then my iPhone ended up running out of storage. So trying to get everything onto my hard drive and stuff, it wasn't trying to cooperate with me, okay? I want to just touch on what I was saying in my video. You know, if you are someone who has or who is struggling with just finding themselves, finding yourself, and figuring out who you really are, what you really stand for, what you really want, try not to put so much pressure on yourself. I know it's easier said than done. I still do put pressure on myself, but that's something I'm trying to be a little bit more gentle with. But yeah, just take it day by day, guys. And it's like I said, it's not an overnight process. It's something that you really have to put in work for, and time heals all. I'm a firm believer in that. Also, I'm going to be uploading another video either towards the end of this week or next week. I'm not exactly sure yet, but it is coming, okay? Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, you know, comment if you're feeling good. But yeah, I guess that's it for now. See you guys later.